One cool night, Sammy hugged his collection of souvenirs and slipped into another dream. He awoke to warm sun and a gentle sea breeze. A playful lizard wearing a mosaic patterned scarf waved at him. "Bienvenido, I'm Lito," she chirped. "This is Barcelona." They walked along a busy tree-lined street called Las Ramblas, where artists painted and flower stalls filled the air with perfume. Then, they climbed a gentle hill to see a fantastical church with towers that looked like they were sculpted from sand. "This is La Sagrada Família, Barcelona's most famous monument," Lito explained. Sammy gazed at the colorful stained glass windows that filled the inside with a rainbow of light. Nearby, they strolled through Park Güell, a magical park where benches, walls, and even a giant lizard statue were covered in bright broken tile mosaics called delicacies. Sammy ran his paw over the smooth, colorful tiles, marveling at their shapes. Lito then guided him through the city streets to see other amazing buildings by the same artist, Gaudí. They saw one house that looked like it was made of bones with balconies like carnival masks, and another with a roof shaped like a sleeping dragon's back. It was like walking through a fairy tale. For lunch, Lito took Sammy to a bustling market called La Boqueria. They shared tapas, small plates of crispy potatoes with a spicy sauce called patatas bravas, and bread rubbed with ripe tomato and olive oil, pan con tomate. Sammy tried bombas, which were round potato croquettes filled with spiced meat. For dessert, they tasted crema catalana, a creamy custard with a crunchy caramelized sugar top that cracked when he tapped it with his spoon. After their meal, they walked down to Barcelona beach. Sammy felt the warm sand between his claws for the first time and listened to the gentle sound of the Mediterranean waves lapping at the shore. They watched people playing in the sun and saw sailboats gliding on the bright blue water. As the sun began to set, casting long shadows, they wandered into the Elborn district. Here, the wide avenues disappeared, replaced by a maze of tiny, narrow streets with quaint old buildings leaning towards each other. Little lights twinkled from small artist shops, and the sound of a lone guitar echoed through the charming ancient alleys. In one plaza, they watched in amazement as people built human towers called castells, right in the middle of the square. As the dream started to fade, Lito handed Sammy a tiny smooth tile with a blue and green pattern on it. "Take this," he said, as a reminder that the world is full of color and friends. Sammy awoke in his jungle nest. His heart beating fast with the rhythm of the Spanish guitar. Under his pillow was the little mosaic tile. He placed it carefully next to his growing collection. He still didn't know how these souvenirs appeared, but each one felt like a promise. "Whatever you imagine you can do," he encouraged his friends. "Even if you move slowly, your heart can travel far."